opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
Let me behold you, story untold, boo. Way too many things that I need to show. No half truths, only unveiling proof. Run through my mind all day like a long commute.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and on the mound in this one, Landon Knack. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Brent Rooker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
1-0. That's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And there's the strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now here is Jackson Holiday. Swinging a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first. Awesome play there. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Gunnar Henderson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Out towards left center. Langford squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back at Globe Life Field, getting the nod in this one, Cade Povich.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. The 2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
At the plate, Joey Meneses. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brennan sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Schwarber launched a homer in his most recent game. Schwarber starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. That one missed. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Luis Ariz stands in. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Our umpire behind the plate,
1-1.
Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah.
Meneses throws to second for 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside.
2-1.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantages. percentage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Simeon puts it away, and that is that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Out to center. Cowser under it. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next up for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Now it's Marcus Simeon. Runner on the move. Line drive. Cowser snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Josh Young. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Knack back to work. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Cowser matched a homer in his last game.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ripped on the ground to second, on to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Foul ball there.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Misses inside. 1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one just missing inside. And the count is even 2-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
That's a little bit low.
Count is full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that is out of play. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
That's in.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Rutschman stands at first with one out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Higashioka up with it to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. One left for the Orioles, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. In the air, right side, Rooker makes the catch for the out. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Garcia went deep in his most recent game. And that drops in for a strike. Next one misses.
That's a
One
ball.
ball, one strike.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Curve in the dirt.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. Line drive, knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So a man aboard, Joey Meneses stepping in for the Rangers. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brennan makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gunnar Henderson. Fouled off. He was late.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the third baseman, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Save.
He's in there.
And they drop third strike, extends the inning. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Go ahead run on base. Next to hit, Will Brennan. On the ground to short. Seager fires over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Orioles leave 1. Still no score. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Byron Buxton. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful
It's 0-1.
when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next one just misses. And it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Seager on at first. Nobody out. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're headed to the 5th. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And here is Colton Cowser. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Cowser, 25 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's air.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He sends a rocket to left, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now, Adley Rutschman worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
It seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone, so you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
And a ground ball to first, and that one finds its way through, and that extends the inning. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. On a line, base hit, and out to a board. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Right side, hard hit. Simeon toss over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Marcus Simeon. That one inside, 1-0.
1-0.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That one at 95, missed up top. 2-1.
2.
Good eye in that spot.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a chopper. Arise. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. The Rangers down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 and 2's the count.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now it's the DH. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one not close. Now 1-2. That's towards center. Cowser has this one sized up. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Orioles 1 and the Rangers nothing.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back around.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Lou Trevino.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground to the left. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Luis Arias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside. And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back in Arlington, now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.